אנחנו פה ברצועה עם הלוחמים הגיבורים שלנו.
Today, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu met security forces inside Gaza and said he has three goals: eliminating Hamas, returning all hostages, and ensuring Gaza does not become a threat to Israel again. He also said Israel will continue until the end, until victory. As hostages get out of Gaza, more critical aid is making its way in. U.S. President Joe Biden said today that aid is surging, with approximately 200 trucks moving into Gaza each day since the brief pause began. And the United Nations says 129,000 liters of fuel made it into Gaza today. As David Akin reports, for aid workers inside the Palestinian territory, the looming deadline only compounds the urgency to deliver critical aid to those who need it most.
A pause in the conflict and a rush to deliver humanitarian aid. Outside his partially destroyed home in southern Gaza, Ibrahim Kaninj says there is no electricity, no water, and there are shortages of all basic human needs. His city has a population of 200,000, about the same size as Regina.
There still are tremendous shortages in terms of food, clean water, and medicines.
In the north, in Gaza City, this drone footage was taken during the humanitarian pause. This is where 500,000 people live.
The amount of devastation and destruction, you can't really, it's like putting a Band-Aid on a gaping wound. You know, we are doing the best that we can. Aid agencies and the UN are doing the best that they can to triage and respond.
The Israel military has focused its heaviest attacks here because it says there are hundreds of kilometers of tunnels underneath this rubble used by Hamas to attack Israel. Palestinian health officials say the bombardment has killed more than 14,000, though that number has not been confirmed by independent agencies. This video, obtained by the independent Reuters news agency, shows Al-Shifa Hospital in Gaza City, which came under attack by Israeli forces who believed Hamas militants were using it to hide weapons and conduct operations. About 100 patients and healthcare workers were left at the hospital. A World Health Organization spokesperson said the agency was working to evacuate more before the truce ends. In the very northeast corner of Gaza, in the city of Beit Hanun, residents used the truce to inspect the ruins of their homes, searching for clothes or any other belongings among the rubble.
In terms of the tremendous amount of need, it's just 4 days is nowhere near enough to really make a dent in what's needed.
Back in southern Gaza, as he boils water to make some tea, Ibrahim Kaninj says he asks God that people's lives would resume and go back to safety, peace, and prosperity. David Akin, Global News.